Hello and welcome to the Advanced Photoshop and Lightroom tutorial. And in today's episode, we're going to learn about the high fashion skin retouching. So let's get started. So this is the image we are going to edit today. So let's open this in Photoshop. It's a camera raw image. I have already done few adjustment to this image where I have increased the exposure a little bit and toned down the highlight, open up the shadow, and I have given some vibrance to this image. So let's open this in Photoshop. So the image is here. So first we'll do the remove these patches. So we'll choose this spot healing brush tool. Short command is J. We'll click this. We'll choose a brush size from here, or you can also choose from bracket key up and down to increase size. So you need to choose exact the size what you want to replace it. So let's just click it here and see the magic. See, it's removing the So we'll remove all this what is not required for us. I'm increasing the brush size with my bracket key. I would like to have this, so we'll not remove it completely. So my base image layer is ready. So we'll do one thing, we'll just copy this image 2 times and we'll do the frequency separation. So for frequency separation, if you have seen my previous video, I have already explained. So in this episode I will explain you in detail. So we'll rename this layer as low and the another layer will rename with high. So we'll click on the low layer. Let me just zoom out a little bit so I can see the detail. We'll go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and we'll blur this image where actually you'll be able to see the features, but it will be not sharp enough, but you should be able to see the feature. So let's do it till, like, say, I think 6 is good enough. So we'll keep it as 6. Now we'll click on the high layer. Let's see, this is the low, this is the high. So we'll click on the high layer. Now the trick begins. You have to go to image, apply image. You go to the layer and select low. Now see, this has to be either at add and subtract depending on the image. So this will use it as subtract. This scale will be S2 and the offset at the 128. This is a a hidden formula figured out by someone, and this works for most of the images. So we'll not get into this the detail. We'll follow the same formula. Just remember this, you have to scale to and keep offset at 128 and click OK. Now you will get something like this. What you have to do is choose the high layer, go to the blending mode and click on the linear light. Now you will see that you can see through this layer and it gives you all detail with the textures. So you get texture on eye, texture on cheeks, everywhere you will get the textures. What we need to do now is smoothen the skin. So what we have to do is we'll select again the low layer. We'll choose this lasso tool. We'll have our feather. This is very much required because we need to soften the edge. So generally for this skin toning, if it's the headshot, it will be somewhere around 25 to 30. So let's keep it at 25. What we need to do is we'll select low layer. We'll see what we need to smooth. We'll select that area. See, this is a soft image. As you press Q, you can see that whatever I have selected, this is my mask. So we'll just blur out this skin. So we'll go to filter, go to blur, again we'll go to Gaussian blur, and now we'll increase the pixel. So you can see this is without blur, this is, I have done so much just to show you. We don't have to go to that much. So we'll go somewhere around 40 for this image. We'll deselect it. You can see, let me group this so you can see the before and after. So this was before, this is the after. You can see I am maintaining my skin texture and still I am smoothing the skin. This is what we need to achieve. This is what the frequency separation is. So what we have to do, only thing is now that we'll use this lasso tool. You can see that feather is already 25. What I need to do, that where I have to soften the skin, I will just select those area. Make sure you are on low layer and just reapply the Gaussian blur. You can also do with Ctrl F. It will apply the last effect with the last setting. So I have done same 40 pixel Gaussian blur over here. Let me choose this area now, and I'm again going to filter and applying Gaussian blur. Okay, let me do this for this side. Don't select the edges, otherwise it will blur out very badly. Just apply the again Gaussian blur. Choose it this side, Gaussian blur. Ctrl D, I am deselecting again and again. So as you can see that my skin is complete, but make sure whatever body part is exposed, you need to do for all those things also, like the neck. I am applying with Ctrl F now. Ctrl F, Ctrl F. Now your frequency separation is done. Now we'll go with another term, which is dodging and burning for the skin, where you can actually define the highlight and shadow for the image. So what we have to do is, we'll create another new layer. We'll say Ctrl Shift N, and we say this dodge and burn. We'll change the mode to the soft light, and we'll fill it with the soft light natural color 50% gray, opacity 100% right now. So this is your dodge and burn tool. So we'll do the dodge and burning for the skin. So what area we need to highlight and what I need to add as shadow, we'll do that. So this is your dodge and burn tool. This is for dodging and this is for burning. What dodge tool do is basically that it increase the white for that particular layer. So it gives the highlight. So what all area you need to add highlight, you can hand draw on it. So let me just resize the brush. Make sure you have selected with the mid-tone. Exposure is somewhere around between 20 to 30 depending on the image. I will keep it at 20 now. Protect tones should be checked because otherwise it will go to the whitewashed. So let me just now, I am doing it with this digital pen. You can do it with mouse also. Now I will add the shadows. So now what area I want to darken, I will darken it. So in this also I have selected the mid-tones. My exposure is somewhere between 20 to 30. So I want to darken this area. Again, I am just painting on that dodge and burn layer. So this is my dodge and burn layer, how it look like. So whatever you see in a, this is a 50% gray basically, and these are the like my highlights, and the whatever is the darken in the darker than this gray color is basically your shadow. So when you change the mode to the soft light, it's give the, you see the changes how it is happening. It gives the highlight and shadow for that particular layer. So we are done. So this is how you can enhance your portrait photos with frequency separation and dodge and burn tool. Thanks for watching. If you like our work, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button.